As News 4's Molette Green explains, it's the messages that teachers are hoping will inspire these young artists.
A rainbow of messages to brighten the girls' bathroom.
I am brave, fearless, and strong.
Meet the 5th grade girls' bathroom club at Excel Academy in Southeast Washington. Cashel, Gabby, Jasmine, Alexis, and Ashanti. Their own brushstrokes cover the stall doors and walls and hide graffiti and the drab paint color, a transformation they say was needed.
I like it now because at first, if I didn't go to the school and I walked in here, I would have thought this was an all-boys school. I did not like the bathroom. It was not meant for ladies.
Now, when they go to clean up or primp in the mirror, girls can just be girls.
And I'm going to slay my edges like I do at home. When I'm sad or mad, I can come into the bathroom and feel happy.
Vivid and positive messages, lessons their teachers want them to see in this personal space.
They won't want to mess it up. I won't see people writing over top, negative language over top of this beautiful artwork, because now I actually did that myself. I'm not going to mess it up.
When I want them to see things that inspire them.
Dear pretty brown girl, don't be afraid to sprinkle your magic everywhere. It gives me an inspiration how young ladies should be.
Something not so apparent right outside the school at Martin Luther King Avenue and Stanton Road, blooming despite their surroundings.
Concrete rose, the flower that blooms in spite of its environment.
In Southeast, Molette Green, News 4.
Wow, I'm blown away.
I didn't know that we were going to be using drills.
In art class, painting, building, drilling. Part of a real-life lesson Kenmore Middle School art teacher Jeff Wilson wanted to create.
How it goes from an idea on the table in the classroom and how it gets into a public space. Can I see which one's having trouble with the drill bit?
Well, Mr. Wilson always tells us we're working at a high school level, and it says that we're really advancing in our artwork.
Drilling in bit by bit. A lesson about where art can take you.
It's really cool that it's going into the mall because people from all over are gonna go to this mall at some point and see it and be like, oh, students made this? That's so cool.
Just days away from public display, the light box and accompanying pieces get a space inside the new Ballston Quarter Mall. The newspaper business is
flourishing
at the Washington Afro. General Manager Edgar Brookins says readers still want a paper focused on an African-American audience.
But so we can give that feeling of our community, telling our story to our people, and the folk appreciate that.
That's kept readers hooked from the very first publication in 1892. Brookins manages the Washington edition out of the Thurgood Marshall Center in Northwest. After nearly 30 years, Brookins is part of Afro history, and many consider him the heart and soul of the paper.
I've been told that. Someone in dubbed me Mr. DC. What?
That's where readers connect most to the Afro.
The social page is...
Let's go to the social page.
The social page is the driving force of readership.
Who made it on the social pages of the Afro newspaper this week? Because they figure if I made it on the social pages, I have arrived. I have arrived.
And there are ongoing challenges, such as visibility in stores and on newsstands. He's got plenty of pep in his step, but at 71 and after 2 years battling prostate cancer, he's retiring with a bucket list.
I spent 3 military tours of duty in South Korea. I'd like to just go back and see what the South Korea looks like 2019, 2020.
This is great. We can actually probably move this one down really straight.
We're gonna half block the street.
Perfect.
And the cone.
Then shut down that side and paint.
Yeah.
What's our time check?
So my friend at Care 2 reached out to me and said we want to do crosswalks.
How many of these intersections are we gonna do?
All 8. What we're doing, with the help of the city and Mayor Bowser, we're doing temporary installations. So each of the crosswalks are painted with temporary chalk spray paint.
How you doing with your can there, Kelly? This is great.
And that's when Randy reached out to me and we kind of coordinated on all this, and now we're here.
So thank you for coming out today and to help change the crosswalks.